So yes, dinner is served.
Okay, so Carnibus leans into the lady and said, "You know, lady, as you were mentioning with my spending time with these people, I do believe that's the best approach to life, too, even if it's hard. Embrace different paths of life for life experience. I've spent time amongst many different peoples and cultures."
Oh, have you? Well, I'd be very interested to hear.
Well, I was originally born to a noble family in the East before there was an uprising and I was orphaned. I was imprisoned in the arena for about a week, which is when I fought the dragon amongst some other monsters and a few soldiers. After making my escape, I traveled the lands. I've lived amongst the dwarves for a few years, tried to live amongst the elves, though I found them unreceptive, and
Right.
just sort of hip-hopped from adventure, kingdom to kingdom,
Oh, damn it.
searching just maybe for something a little more fulfilling, something that I wouldn't mind settling down in.
Well, you can see right next to her, Viktor is just looking at her with a face of, but he kind of looks like, you never told any of this to me.
And like Crixus is just nudges Joachim and just kind of like says under his breath, obviously a lie. The last uprising in the east was 200 years ago.
Yeah. Joachim just keeping his thoughts to himself.
The lady of she reaches her hand out like with the back of her gloved hand. She strokes Carnibus's cheek and says, "Oh, my poor dear."
Yeah,
was that?
I did just want to say something.
Viktor almost kind of choked on his glass.
He is dying!
Wait, but he's in the bathroom.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, he came back.
No, you're still in the bathroom.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, never mind then.
He just felt that several rooms away and started choking.
Victor's in the bathroom with his helmet off, eating, and he just starts choking.
Carnibus, will you please roll charisma for me?
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
That was a fucking wow. That was a 2 rolled.
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes. Goddamn.
Back.
All right. So the dinner continues on. Viktor, do you want to do anything while you're in the bathroom?
Well,
Do you want to do anything while you're in the bathroom?
I have a sword that needs some more polishing.
Oh my no.
What we don't know is that actually isn't the euphemism. Carnibus does just polish the sword.
Yeah. No, Viktor is like, oh, I'm
He
done.
used it to cut his meat, and he needs to polish the grease off.
Yeah.
Like, he starts polishing it, realizes it's not working, and just the people standing outside just start hearing smithing.
He pulls out a whetstone.
Gets an anvil and a
back then,
hammer
The
out and
stone
starts
wasn't wet to
knocking it.
start with, but he is in a bathroom. There's...
Viktor stands and like goes out. Is the butler dude outside?
Yeah, he's holding your plate unless you wanted to take it in with
Does
you.
Crixus have a sword?
Well, of course I took the plate with me in it. So.
And you take it in there with you, and he says, "Sir, that's not the most hygienic thing to do."
Now, good sir, it's not your place to judge me. It's just you're just here to kiss my ass.
He bows his head and says, "Very well, Master Viktor."
Have Crixus and Viktor ever compared blades?
I've got a sledgehammer.
But yeah, Viktor eats that up, and then when he's done, he goes outside, of course with the helmet on, like gives it to the waiter and says, take that to my place. I will be right back.
Sir, I am required to escort you back to the table.
Are you really now?
He nods.
Really?
He nods.
Allow me to just admire this architecture.
Very well, sir. And he stands there beside you.
Viktor just thinks, holy fuck, this guy is creepy. He hasn't really been like... He's never been like super royalty,
He
Viktor here.
prefers to admire it alone.
But yeah, what he's gonna do actually is just gonna do a where is it? Discern realities. Where is it?
I hope we all eventually just end up going one by one to the
wisdom roll.
bathroom to discern realities.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll my wisdom. I don't.
You know jack shit.
Yeah, Viktor says, huh, fancy place. Let's go back. Actually, when I come back, it's do I come just in time for the ladies go?
Nope,
Oh,
nope, you missed that.
Okay.
You ate in the bathroom, okay?
Yeah, okay. I'm just wondering if that took place at the same time. Actually, how is Carnibus still blushing or something?
I would say enough times passed that they aren't, but it's up to Carnibus.
And Carnibus just is looking very sort of doughy-eyed at the queen lady, whatever. Do we have a name for her, actually? Did I miss the name?
Nope.
Or something? Okay.
Victor
Man, now I know what it's like to try and deal with this.
Yeah.
Well,
Victor
there was a name like at the very beginning of the session when you gave me the letter, but I don't remember what it was.
No, there was never a name on it. It was like royal addresses, like, you know, the Pale Lady or the Queen of the North, that kind of thing.
Oh, that is fucking fantastic.
Victor just looks at Carnibus like, what's with
And
you?
Joachim, our magnanimous and wise leader, decided to go to the castle of the Pale Lady.
Yeah,
Everything I'm sure to do.
By
Still
now, we've
counting on
ingested
this to
3 courses of cyanide, except for Carnibus, where it wouldn't have made a difference.
But yeah, Victor just looks at Carnibus and asks, what's up with you?
Joachim eats cyanide all the time. He's grown an immunity to it.
Still counting on this dinner party to turn into a murder mystery.
Yeah, that...
Don't give Austin any ideas that you're not
I feel
prepared.
we're already a bit too far into, like, the weird side of this. Like, we've already seen too much weird
But
things.
yeah, Victor sits down. But he just looks at Crixus and is like, yeah, bitch. Already ate.
I just gotta look at him, and then my eyes wander to the suckling pig, and then I grin wide. Gonna take that to the bathroom, bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's it. Victor's gonna have a staring contest with Crixus.
It begins.
Constitution.
Wait, but my eyes can't glow red. This is unfair.
As everyone, is there anything you guys would like to discuss during this third course?
I think at this point, going to turn to the lady and just ask her sort of casually, so I've seen some cultures that had similar customs, but I am curious in this case, why do you wear the mask?
Why, it is to hide my purity until my hand has been given away.
Nobody cared about her before she put on the mask.
Jesus Christ.
I see. So what about your staff?
Why, they wear it as a form of tradition.
Fascinating.
We're crashing this wedding with no survivors.
Victor is kind of very uninterested. This is not really his cup of tea.
On that note, I'm just like sitting there sipping a mug of ale, just kind of absent-mindedly. It's like, when did they get married?
Joachim is more focused on the food.
Joachim, you're
Yeah, it's
old. You must have been
food.
to weddings.
Mm.
When do they actually get married?
Does he just grunt non-committedly?
Yeah, that's like literally all he does.
I think I was at a wedding once.
Oh.
Oh my
No!
What?
What was it? Your own wedding?
Lintz, you will...
Oh my god.
I like how we've just kind of completely lost it.
I like everything about this.
I love the cut out. His head on that, the rest of that body, and his hands don't
Wedding
match.
crashes. Joachim, Victor.
Amazing.
Oh No.
I love how he's even in, like, the power stance, too, with the hands on his belt loop, everything.
Well, technically, that should say Joachim and Viktor. Because
Yeah.
Joachim's on the left, Victor's on the right.
So what? Viktor is in a bloody JoJo pose. God.
That is definitely Joachim right there.
Yeah. Many more
Oh,
Crixus.
again.
I don't know.
Tell me about Viktor. Why does
Yeah.
he wear the helmet?
When asked about Joachim being the weddings, that's the look that Joachim gives him.
Nobody cared who I was until I put on the
I like the
helmet.
fact I said that, and fucking 10 seconds later, you have this.
No, like, I was thinking of that joke, and, like, as you said, I realized I had an image with that very file name.
Oh, you didn't make it? I thought you just like spontaneously made that. And then,
Okay,
like,
no,
hey,
I'm good with Photoshop, but not quite that good. I can't produce an image of that composition in about 10 seconds. No, I will admit.
You telling me you don't have a bunch of cutouts of Tom Hardy's head just ready to go?
Well, but I mean, you have to edit the text and everything. It's
Yeah.
find the original poster.
Oh my goodness. This game.
So,
Where were we?
yeah, it was if anyone wanted to do anything during the main
Aaron
course.
just
Eat.
that he thinks he was at a wedding once.
And
I
Like-
looked down and asked him, so what happened?
Walked in. It was there was a church. The woman in white burned her.
Oh.
Ate the clothes.
What?
It was within my right.
wow, that is most horrifying.
That
We
was
were in the
not
forest.
you.
My forest.
Is that the custom of your people?
He has no people.
Is
Not
Can
that
you-
I recall.
his people?
I was human once.
I actually just look up from the table, kind of like rest my head on my hands, and just kind of go, "This is weird." And just say that out loud to the air.
This is weird now, is it?
Yes, Dawnshadow. Now this is weird. Before I
I
was
may have been
completely
married
following
before I
along.
became this. I don't quite recall.
Oh, Viktor, protect.
Crixus, Crixus, this is on your head.
On
That
my
is-
head, if I could read, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, but
I was married. The woman is likely dead and within me.
you brought that thing along.
Yeah. I
No,
should-
no, no.
I-
Burned is not the weird thing here. I can follow Burned. But this morning we were in
disagree with you on
K-Ward.
that point. I think burned is the weird thing here.
No, I think Burned makes perfect sense.
Gentlemen, we're at a party.
We are a party. Get,
Damn it.
Silent with you, Crixus!
Truth.
You're ruining this fine dinner this lady has hosted.
This
Yeah,
dinner is crap.
at least I didn't
No,
eat in the.
it's
At least
fine.
I didn't eat in the bathroom. I pissed there.
Victor, you don't even know how to use the cutlery.
So, moving along.
I have done nothing. I have only been called a pet.
But
I do
what-
not know what that is.
So,
Joachim,
so
I didn't
Dawnshadow, what have you been doing during
Oh
this
my
whole exchange?
I've just been in complete awe.
Oh my god!
Just
Are you just having an? Are you having an epiphany? And you're like, these are the people I am parting with. These are the people I have to deal with.
pretty
What
much.
am I doing with my life?
And I'm
Do you want to go
reminding
back to your
Crixus,
tower
I'm-
where things make sense?
No, thank you, because I didn't even know that tower was evil.
I have been in this place too long, and I wish to bring it to flames.
Crixus, I'm teaching you to read, remember?
Yes, and I appreciate it. I'm just saying, this is weird.
I know.
Oh my goodness! Oh my Chris.
Sure.
Is there
So-
is there a plot we can continue following?
Yes. So the third course is removed, and a dessert course is given. It seems to be a like barley bread pudding. Like the bread's made of barley. Bread pudding. There's light conversation, and then more just like drinking afterwards. Do you guys want to do anything during this course? Otherwise, we can just fast forward it.
I think we're just annoyed at each other.
Just as Crixus, may I bring this place to flames?
I say no, and I'm actually going to try and discern realities once more, just to try and like see our host, because now I'm curious about her.
Okay.
Crixus is just now curious about her.
Like before, this whole thing has been weird. Now he's zeroing in on the source of the weirdness.
You know, Crixus might be a little slow, but he eventually gets there.
Yeah, it just took 4 courses and several hours, and it didn't. Even then, he didn't really get anywhere. And I'll be back in one moment. But yeah, I completely fucking failed. I marked XP.
During this, like, if we do anything, I do specifically make, like, small talk with the pale lady.
Viktor looks
cool.
kind of worried. She's trying to steal my lady? She's trying to steal my lady.
Or is your lady trying to be stolen?
Victoria sees this like, anyway, did I ever tell you about the time I, Sir Victor the Brave, destroyed 2 giant bugmen?
Yeah, Carnibus, will you please roll charisma? And you bring up the bug slang?
Yes.
Okay. She kind of like turns her attention towards you and says, "Yes, I've heard you've spoken of your exploits.
Yes.
I believe Joachim mentioned it in his tragic story about Baldric."
Oh yes. Well, it was a dark, stormy day, and then the bugmen came. They took us out, all of us, except me. I braved through, crushing them one by one, making the final one flee. Yes.
She looks over to Joachim and says, "That's not how you described it." Cody?
Joachim is silent in distress.
Oh god, we've killed him.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was saying, Victor, the helmet, he sees things that don't actually happen, it seems.
Oh, he's...
First of all, it was a clear day, it wasn't a stormy day.
It's small detail.
I really wish Mandok was alive to call bullshit and tell the story of how he sold those bugs.
Carnibus interjects, "Unfortunately, I cannot play impartial judge here. This was just before I joined this adventuring party and saved their lives from a group of cultists."
It is true. It is true that Victor slew at least one of the bugs.
2 of them, in fact.
One of them.
2 of them.
Let's not get into who killed what. We'll be here all day.
But don't worry, Victor has a kill count in his bio.
Yeah.
If only you could read it, Cody.
Yeah, Victor and Joachim, will you please give me charisma rolls?
Nope.
Oh!
What?
Whoa!
Crushed it.
Wow. I mean, that makes sense with our stats.
Wow.
Amazing.
At XP.
Nice one.
Wait, do I get an XP for this?
No.
No, you don't get XP for that.
I do.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, never mind. Yeah, Victor is just
And she looks at you, Victor, and says, "Wow, that is an amazing story.
Yes.
Maybe we can speak more later."
Oh,
Perhaps.
I pull on Carnibus's leg.
"Yes, dear," I say, looking under the table.
I sort of lean over to whisper to her, and I go, "He's stealing your thunder!"
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
at this point, Carnibus is going to say, I mentioned in regards to his talking of a kill count, I've never been much one to keep track of my kills. The only one that recently I know I killed those 4 cultists that were about to kill a lot of you, but beyond that, I don't seek to kill, I only kill in self-defense. Unfortunately, that situation comes up far more than I would like.
Oh, quite the savior.
I had the situation under control until my helmet got turned around and blinded me.
Carnibus sort of chuckles. We were traveling to a jungle to find some mushrooms for this poor alchemist girl. On the way, we stopped at this farmhouse on this gray, stormy day. I went around back to investigate in the cellar while the 3 of them charged into the building. They were apprehended by 4 cultists who were making short work of them.
What?
When I jumped in from the roof and finished
What?
off the 4 cultists.
Wait, you were in the cellar? And how did you get to the roof?
I climbed, silly.
But wasn't it locked?
Not for a skilled adventurer like myself.
Viktor, I tried to tell you exactly what Abigail here did, but you didn't believe me before.
Not now. Not now, Joachim.
If I can escape from the gladiatorial arenas, I can certainly enter a simple farmhouse basement.
Yes, sure. Pardon me, Abigail.
She nods and says, "Why, that is very resourceful of you."
Has this just become fucking Viktor and fucking Carnibus fighting over this woman's attention now?
Well, Joachim isn't really fighting for her attention. He's just sort of like walking.
I meant Viktor and Carnibus.
Do you
Even though-
roll charisma for that one, Carnibus?
Jeez.
Cool.
What the hell's with this is by far the worst I've rolled. Like,
Yeah,
ever.
You're leveling up.
Wait, am I
Well,
getting
it's
XP
just
for
one of
the
the
failed
try-
charisma rolls?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
it's
Wow.
failed rolls.
You mark XP on everyone that fails.
Yes.
I just speak up because you're talking about kill counts. I was murdered by a tree once! Dad let me come back to life!
Silent, you.
No,
I mean,
that actually did happen. I was there for that.
he's not. I mean, he's-
Roll charisma for that one.
Me, okay.
This better roll high, tell you the best.
I am.
Oh my god.
You see this?
I-
Rolled a 6.
Get your experience for that.
I am really wondering what all of these charisma rolls are going to.
I'm betting
The-
it's a point total.
The lady addresses the room because she doesn't see Burn and says, "You've seen death."
Yes, he has.
he's seen death. I haven't seen him.
Yeah,
I met Death once.
I thought he was Dad. But on retrospect, Dad wasn't a snowman.
He was Death was a snowman.
Half
You
of
know-
him.
Me and Death, we have an understanding.
The other half was like, fire.
Well,
Viktor,
if you take this person into consideration, he does in fact seem to be the kind of person whose personal death would be in fact a snowman.
I was going to
Let's hear
die.
that.
He didn't let me.
He didn't let you. What do you mean?
He told me that I had to go take a mission back here in the real world.
Oh, Death gave you a task and traded it for your life.
Yes.
Interesting.
Mm. It's alright, I guess.
not deal with Death.
So
Carnibus here interjects that sort of explain. Death appears different for all those who embrace it. I have seen the deaths of many beings.
you can
I-
see death.
Not anymore. I did.
Wait, you could see death?
Once.
Victor's metaphorical eyebrow is raising even higher.
Crixus, like, falls a bit behind with all this talk.
So,
The lady quickly takes a drink from her cup, puts it down, claps her hands to clear the table, and says, "Thank you, friends, for the fantastic evening. The servants will lead you to your individual quarters, and we shall speak again in the morrow." And she gets up and quickly walks off.
Victor just sits down back.
Just
Like-
pisses off.
Yes.
Victor just sits down. That could have gone worse.
What do you mean that couldn't have gone worse? There was no fighting.
What was that, Tom? Tom, what'd you say?
I said I
Tom?
don't see how that could have gone worse.
Oh, yeah.
I really have much to
Alright.
add, to be honest.
The servants lead us off to our rooms.
So yeah, the servants get cleared, and the servants lead everyone to their own individual rooms. They're
Bird follows Crixus.
yeah, they're fairly small, but they're elaborately decorated.
Do they have a fireplace?
Yes.
Perfect.
Is there anything you guys want to do on the walk there?
Once again, I'm just taking in every detail of the place.
Roll it.
Discern realities.
Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
I'd like
learn
to do
something
that
this
too.
time.
I think I should probably try.
Hey!
All right, ask one.
Again, just in general about going, what here is not what it appears to be.
So you're walking up the stairwell, and walking through these hallways, and you notice there are just an abnormally large number of mirrors just hanging on the walls, and sometimes they don't always reflect the surface you would think them to reflect, and then other times it's like they have a lag, a latency. You'll look in the mirror, you'll see a reflection of what was there, then you'll see yourself walk into the mirror.
Okay, Crixus pauses, and yeah, I don't know if they're guiding us or nothing, but I just pause for a second. Are any of them on ground level?
The mirrors?
Yeah.
What do you mean ground level?
Could I physically touch one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I walk over and I just touch one.
Yeah, this looks like a perfectly ordinary mirror, and you just touch it. It's cold.
I walk over to Crixus, and I'm like, so I suppose you noticed it as well?
Yes, mirrors don't do this.
I noticed it when we came in. Might be something up around here.
I'm also going to discern realities while going
Sure.
into
So, Joachim, ask your question.
I guess I'm looking at the mirror. What should I be on the lookout for?
I would be on the lookout
Your fly's unzipped.
for something coming through the mirror. Like if you're looking at the mirror, if something was coming towards you from the mirror.
Oh. Well then.
Or maybe reflections of a place that you don't recognize. Because currently they've just been reflections of what's currently, it's still the room.
Austin, congratulations. You've just gone straight into terrifying the fuck out of me.
Hey, that's what I'm here to do.
On a whim, I want to take out Mandoc's pocket watch
Sure.
and hold it up to the mirror.
Yeah. You see Mandoc behind you.
What?
Oh shit.
Does Crixus see him as well?
No.
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
I take the pocket watch out and I see Mandoc and I sort of jump. Is he doing anything?
What's wrong?
No, he's just hovering behind you.
He's existing.
Yeah, he's existing.
Does he
Mandoc?
say anything?
You mentioned the name, and he just kind of vanishes. But you notice the stopwatch has ticked a second.
So now it says 4:01.
Well, hour 4,
4:00,
minute 0, second 1. Yeah.
01.
What's that pocket watch?
Okay, I put it back in. Don't worry about it.
The pocket watch you had that stopped on the moment of your death.
Well, I was talking in character then.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. When he asked that, I just say, never you mind, and I put it back in my pocket, and I walk off.
I just gotta catch up to him and just say I've got an intense urge to smash one of those mirrors.
My character's very, very tired.
Tom Plant, Mr. Plant.
Yeah. Hi. What's up? What's going on?
I'd sort of put an arm around your shoulder casually, and I'm like, listen, we need to talk later.
Okay. About what?
We need to talk later.
All right. Can now be later?
And we
Let's
continue
go
on.
somewhere.
We continue on to our rooms.
Let's go somewhere.
Later, Tom Plant. Later.
Sure. So yeah, you guys all make it to your rooms.
Actually, I have a thing for the night when everyone has settled into their room. But is there anything you want to say or?
Story.
So I was just gonna kind of describe the rooms real quick. They're fairly sparse. They have a bright, shining silver candelabra on top of a bookshelf that is sparsely populated. There is a foot chest for holding clothes and a simple-looking bed.
Are there windows in any of these rooms, or are they cut off?
Let's see. Viktor's and Tom's have windows.
Okay, I ain't got a window.
Did you say if there was a mirror in our rooms?
Yes, there is a mirror in every single one of the rooms.
Okay.
Mirrors.
Do I know where?
Are the mirrors are they standing on their own? Like, are they like? Can you remove them from the room?
These ones are actually like the like 5-6 foot mirrors that are on legs.
I would like to try something.
Sure.
I'd like to just see if this will work or not. I want to hold up my opal sword to the mirror, and I'm just expecting it, but I'm looking in the mirror thinking, will it do anything else?
Well, at this point, like, only me and Crixus suspect anything about the mirrors, right?
Oh, right. I thought you... Yeah, but no, didn't you say something to me? You said something was a bit off with the mirrors or something?
Oh, yeah, I did. Never mind. You're right. My bad.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
I forgot I did that. Yeah, you're right.
Before he goes to bed, he's just curious and decides why not.
Yeah, you try to hold your sword up to the mirror, but you don't see your sword in the mirror.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
Do I see?
Well then.
So I assume our rooms are pretty close together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually have a thing I want to do, but
Well, Dawnshadow can finish his thing first.
yeah.
But...
What do I see then? Nothing?
Nothing. You're just like holding your hand, or your
My
hand's
hand.
just floating. Yeah.
My hand is floating.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Like in the air, it's just kind of hanging there. You don't see a sword or anything.
Yeah.
I'm just cupping
Cupping air.
my genitals.
What?
But
Whoa.
anyway, carry on.
I'd like to discern realities in my room.
You mean Crixus's room?
Yeah,
So
in
let's-
in our in
You see, when I said I was holding a sword, well,
That's because you don't have
Whoa!
down there.
Yeah.
oh my
Let's go
god.
with,
Okay.
let's go see what Viktor wants to do.
So Viktor,
Okay.
at the evening of the
Say
night,
so. We'll
at
say
the
it by
evening,
12.
evening of the night, decides he's going out of his room. Is there anyone like in the hallway or anything?
there-
I was actually going. Carnibus is going to sneak out of her room too. I don't know if you want us.
We
to
all try and sneak out.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Burned. Ask your questions with that 12.
Okay, what is about to happen?
What is about to happen? You think,
Wacky sitcom hijinks.
yes, there is that. But you get the feeling that someone is going to be approached in the night.
What here is useful or valuable to me?
Let's see. For you, it would be the fireplace.
Ah, yes. Yes. And, what happened here recently?
What happened here recently? Getting a good view of your surroundings, you imagine, you kind of look around, and this place has been recently dusted, and you notice that the mirror has been dusted as well, and the fire was lit before you came here. So I imagine that the servants took care, like, decorating these rooms before you arrived.
Right. Okay.
Alright. On the comedy hijinks.
Yeah.
Unless you got
Yeah.
something else.
I just kind of go over to Crixus, pull his, arm, tug on his arm again.
Yes?
Someone's in danger.
We're all in danger. I don't like this
Someone-
place. I
That's
don't
a
like
very-
this so
One
much
minute.
I'm getting a phone call. Go with someone else.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Taking care of that?
We're all sneaking out or something.
So Joachim, did you want to do anything in the night?
I want to talk to Tom Plant. Like, I want to
Okay.
wait until I make sure that, like, there's no servants around, and then I want to go to his room.
Yeah, so you open the door, you see, like, it's a fairly creepy sight. So it's a servant with the full, like, solid white mask, carrying a single candle on a candlestick. So it's it's kind of like creepily lighting up their face, and they're just like
That's
walking around, and then they like walk down the hall and like turn a corner.
Yeah, I wait until he's gone, and then I go to where Tom Plant is.
Cool.
Oh man.
So I walk in, and Joachim looks like pretty pale, at least like much paler than usual, and he's like, he's got a pretty sunburned face. And
what did you
I
want
walk
to talk
forward, and
about?
I'm holding the pocket watch, and I'm like, I saw Mandoc.
And like, if Tom was at all sleepy, he's not anymore. He's like, what? You saw Mandoc?
When we first came in here, I noticed something was off about the mirrors here, and I sort of nod to the mirror that's on the wall. And just a couple hours ago, well, an hour ago, I don't really know how long it's been. I held up the watch to one of them, and I saw Mandoc. I said his name, then he disappeared.
Right. Okay. Let me have that watch.
Yeah, I
Sorry
hate
about
to.
that.
And I've noticed it's ticked a second over, which it shouldn't have done, because, it's pretty fucking patched up.
Yeah.
Cupcakes.
And then, so, when did you see him? How? What were you doing?
When we were walking towards our rooms, I just held up the watch to one of the mirrors, and he was standing behind me.
Oh. This is the land. This is one of the lands of the dead.
And, Tom just takes the watch himself, and he goes up to a mirror and looks at it.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, these are like the claw-footed mirrors that are like 5 feet tall. So you get the entire visage of like Mandoc just standing behind you.
Can I see him as well?
No.
I don't see anything.
You don't see anything, and then I pass the watch to you.
And then he sees it.
Okay, yeah, I hand it back to Tom Plant then.
Fuck me. Okay. I've got this. I can do this. Oh. Keep that off. And, okay. I want to use a haunt.
It is haunt time. What are you haunting?
Fuck!
Uh-oh.
I know exactly jack shit. Let's roll my damage dice. No,
Wait, so what is Tom Plant actually doing right now?
damage dice or 2d6?
No, it's your damage dice. So, Tom Plant is busy fucking
No,
up.
it's 2d6.
Oh wait, what are you doing? Is this your?
This is go to tantrum roll.
Oh right.
What does he actually look like right now?
Oh wait, no, yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
damage
didn't tell.
dice.
Does it say that?
Hold on, let me open up your sheet. But yeah, what is
Says-
describe to Joachim while I look it up.
Sorry, what? Describe what?
What you're doing, like what you look like, what your stuff.
What I look like?
Yeah, what are you
What
doing?
you were doing.
Yep.
What are you physically doing?
What are you doing right now? Like,
I'm like inspecting the watch and trying to. Well, actually, I'm not inspecting the watch. I'm holding the watch and I'm staring at it and like. Well, you probably can't see my ghost, but my ghost comes out and like starts inspecting it as well.
Oh yeah, it is a 2d6. Okay.
And I'm trying to call up the spirits of the recently departed. Well, I'm trying to use visitation. It kind of seems relevant in this situation. But I fucked up and I can't use visitation.
Yep. So, yeah, you just straight up failed. So yeah, you got to make a ghostly tantrum roll.
So I did.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
And
10,
you got a
so my
9.
actually-
Oh yeah, you got a 10. So yeah, you're fine. Nothing happens.
I just fail.
Yeah, but your haunt fails, which means
Yes.
you also draw the feverish hatred of normal folk or unwanted attention of unwelcome guests.
Aha! So, how is the Mandoc in the mirror looking at me right now?
So there's a change of scenery.
Mandoc in the mirror.
Joachim, you and Tom Plant are both looking in this mirror now, and you no longer see yourselves, or you don't see the room you're in. Instead, you are looking out on a plain of snow on the edge of a forest, and in this painting are all of Joachim's lost squires.
oh god, there's like a dozen of them at least.
There's a group painting, or like group, yeah, like an old time family photo of the Baldric clan, just like standing there staring at both of you.
Are they all whole, or do they all look like the last time I saw them?
They look whole.
Joachim just sort of like falls to his knees,
Joachim? Joachim!
and he touches the mirror.
Your hand goes through the mirror.
Do I see this?
Yeah.
I pull him back immediately. And I shake him quite vigorously by the shoulders. Snap out of it, man!
Do you see them?
Do I see them?
Yeah, I'm asking
Yeah.
your character, like, do you see them?
Yeah, you see them.
Yeah, I can see them too.
Hmm.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
As do I. Did you do something?
I tried to do something. Can I try again, Austin?
Let's see. One of the other failures is get -1 all ongoing for all haunts. So yeah,
Okay.
roll it.
Wow. I still no jack shit. Okay, roll.
You get to choose 2 now.
Fuck. This is the problem with this sheet, is that I can't really read it.
Let's see. Get a -1 ongoing to all haunts. Draw a feverish hatred of normal folk or unwanted attention, or you make a ghostly tantrum roll.
Okay. That's another 10, so that's fine. And I'll take another -1.
Cool.
So I've got -2 now.
So, your haunt works. So
But-
let's see here. But you had to do those two things. So
Okay.
visitation. Oh.
Oh, he says.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
A tall man in a thick, furred black cloak, wearing fairly comfortable clothing, stands before you.
Well, can I see him as well?
No.
Do I still see the squires?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this guy comes out, and I say, "Greetings."
It nods to you.
Right, now I need to look at my thing, so... I need to bring up my own sheet now, because my computer's being slow.
I wonder what Viktor is doing.
Well, I'm
Freaking the fuck out, probably.
nah.
He's polishing his sword.
Paul, I was gonna do something, but you know, Austin decided to go with these guys instead.
So it'll be over shortly. We can hit back to you three.
Oh, right. If I'm sneaking out, does that mean Burned is sneaking out as well?
I don't know. It's up to him.
Yeah.
So-
I'll follow Crixus.
So visitation, like, what are you looking to do with it? I mean, obviously it does what it does, but do you want to talk to the ghost at all, or?
I'm just trying to... Oh, there we go, now I brought my sheet up, because I just wanted to see what the visitation actually does properly.
Ah.
There we go, Jesus. Okay. So it offers a final request and will give you a number of clue points equal to my level, which is...
Yeah. Okay. It's...
4.
It looks at you and says, please, just get out. Get away. Get out of this plane. Go home.
Never return?
This plane?
I knew it.
Hmm.
Crixus says out loud.
It's the thing that he knew is totally unrelated though.
He's actually looking at a painting, like
Alright.
figured out what it's
I'm
supposed to
just
be.
doing a crossword puzzle in my room.
So
It's really
let's
difficult for me.
Let's flip to the other 4.
The answer was literally it.
Sure.
So, Crixus, Burned, Carnibus, and Viktor. You all emerge from your rooms at the same time.
Well,
Scooby-Doo
this
stuff.
is awkward.
Victor just looked at them. What are you doing outside?
I'm
What are
sneaking
you
out.
doing
I don't
outside?
trust this place.
I was actually wanting to talk with you, Abigail.
Oh, were you?
Yes. Yes.
Oh. Yes.
My room or your room?
Oh.
Well,
Let's make it your room.
Oh yes. Bye, Crixus.
Are we rooming together now?
Not you. It's
Turn-
Victor
turn-
just
turn to
Victor.
follow them.
No, Victor slams the door in front of him.
Crixus, they're hiding something from us.
That they are, but I'm sneaking away.
Oh man.
At this point,
Crixus has got mysteries to solve.
I haven't done anything in a while. But I'll wait.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I'm a little. I start hearing all this shouting, and Dawnshadow just goes to his door, opens it, and he's like, "What's the noise about?"
I just go, shh, I'm
Is
sneaking.
Dawnshadow wearing like pajamas? He's got like a little fluffy hat.
He's Walter Whiting it.
We're trying to be unassuming! Go back to bed!
He's got like tidy whities on.
Yeah, a little bit of ball sack hanging out.
Oh, Jesus.
Listen, I'm planning to sneak through the castle. Now, granted, the walls are pretty... They match you, so maybe if you stay like that, you can sneak through with me.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Are you talking to me? Okay.
You're in tight whites. I'm imagining you're pale as shit. I'm imagining the walls are actually pretty bright, like white and shit. Or at least they're grey.
Yeah, but it's night, isn't it? Dark in the hallways.
Oh, true. But they're lit up.
You
I
have
was just
dangling excess flesh! I can burn that off for you!
At this point, Dawn's going to go back to his room and change a bit, because the commotion's kept him up.
I wait for him. Oh my good fucking god.
Oh my god. It actually.
Yes. Yes.
He actually fucking
Exactly.
did it.
Snake, thumbnail.
Well, yeah.
Clint Eastwood's head is like way too big for his body right there.
I know. Well, that's supposed to be some fucking seagull.
Look how big my hat is. Jesus.
Yeah, but it matches. It matches. It matches your suit.
Viktor is fucking beautiful, on the other hand.
Wait, I have to make one adjustment.
I can actually size down that head.
Wedding crashes.
Oh no, I had to do it like that, but otherwise you weren't big enough to cover.
Oh.
But anyway,
Oh,
yeah. So I start sneaking.
I come back.
I start sneaking out. Then I wait for Dawnshadow to get changed so he can sneak with me.
Yeah, I come back.
This is like, I just realized you and fucking Burned are basically like some weird
Shaggy
Scooby-Doo
and
thing.
Scooby-Doo, yeah.
Crixus, what are we looking for?
And then Dawnshadow is Velma.
Jenkins.
We're looking. I don't. Crixus actually pauses and goes, "What are we looking for?" I don't trust.
Oh
any-
yeah, because I have glasses.
I turn to Dawnshadow and say,
Glasses?
turn to Dawnshadow and say, "Okay, you're smart. What are we looking for here?"
Well, as far as I know, well, this place isn't right, but the mirrors are illusion, or perhaps basically what is replicated from them isn't the same that we see. So we've got to find out exactly what is causing it.
Burn all the mirrors!
You know, it's not a bad idea.
Actually, that might not be a bad idea to smash the mirrors or something.
Burn!
Wait, hang on 1 second. Dawnshadow, does your room have a window?
No, it doesn't.
Actually, wait. I swear it
He
was.
opens the
What
door
was
and
it?
he shows you. No, it wasn't my room. It was Victor's and Tom's. Yeah, Victor and Tom's.
We need a window! Let's go to Victor's room and get a window!
Why do we need a window? What?
I just when you ask that, I say just give me 1 moment. I just walk back into my room, walk back out with a mirror. Then I walk over to Tom's room and knock, and there's no answer because he's in Joachim's room.
Victor's
Wait.
room.
No, I'm in his room.
Oh, okay, well,
I got an idea. What happens if you show a mirror a mirror?
Oh my god, don't do that. This
No.
is not a bit.
That's
Hang
not
on.
what I was planning. I was planning to throw it out of the window, but that's even better.
I just want to see what happens. Maybe, who knows?
Well,
If it makes an illusion of something else or something,
that's a
then
good idea.
what happens if you show a mirror of itself because it came from this place?
I just stop knocking at Tom's door and I walk over to Dawnshadow's room.
Well, the mirror's over there. It's near the wardrobe.
And I place them parallel to each other.
What happens?
What happens when a mirror
When a mirror meets a
another
mirror.
When a mirror meets a mirror and they love each other very much.
I don't think we need any more fucking mirrors in this
Worse.
place.
Let me think if anything would happen. Let's go to while this is occurring. Let's go to Viktor and Carnibus.
It was worth a shot.
This is the weird.
Yeah,
this is
this
weird.
takes place. This takes place just after he slams the door. Like, annoying bastard! I should cut his head off clean off. Oh yes, Abigail.
Whoa, you got a window? I run. I'm gonna look out the window, like properly stick my head out, look up, down, all around.
Yeah, so
What do I see?
it looks like you're pretty high up, but from this vantage point, all you can see is like the snow gently falling, and the tree line like pretty far out.
Do I see any other windows or like ledges or anything like that on the outside?
Not immediately, no.
Okay, could I discern realities for that?
Sure.
Oh wow, I actually...
Good to
That
ask
was-
one.
That was my first good roll. My first roll above a 5 in the past, like, 6 rolls.
That's incredible.
What
pretty
here
bad.
is useful or valuable to me?
So let's see. On the windowsill is let's see. There's actually a light coming out of a window a little bit to the right of the tower.
To the right of the tower.
Mhm.
How do you mean
Like-
by... so we're in a tower?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you look to the right and you see like light coming from the tower.
Okay. I see.
Cool. So take it away.
Yes. Yes, Abigail, I see you're enchanted by the prospect of a window. Anyway, tonight I've noticed something. In fact, I've noticed a lot of things, especially that you've told the lady of the castle things you've never told me all during these... How long has it been now? Months?
Month.
Not quite months,
It's
maybe a
Viktor
month and a
speaking.
half.
That's it.
And well, that's another thing. Back in that tower, I saw a thing about you that worries me.
What's that?
You spewing you spewing acid.
You were high on that poison that messed with your brain. I was throwing up. We've been over this.
But that other thing, a monster of some sort saved me.
Yes, I saw it. I chased it into the forest, remember?
Yes, of course, but a thing... there was a thing about the monster, you see. It felt familiar. And besides, you withheld a lot of information from me this past month. For example, you were very keen on not selling me your name, but for her...
I wasn't
Instant.
keen on it, just there was never a need to give it. But we're at a royal party. It would be improper to not introduce my name.
Dear Abigail, I do not wish to do this, but what are you really?
Just an adventurer looking for adventure. I say, at this point, I think I have my grappling hook and rope. Is there anywhere where I could, like, grapple hook on this tower?
Normally a 2d6.
2d6?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, there is a play. I'm not necessarily doing that right now, but sort of trying to figure out a plan.
Amazing.
So, if I should grapple out the window, at least I can.
Viktor just kind of paces back and forth. You don't seem to understand. Like, I am You are clearly keeping things from me, and I do not like it. In fact, I do not feel you even actually care that much about me.
Oh, don't say that.
So
Well,
it's at this point. It's at this point when all of you hear footsteps approaching the rooms.
Like hurried footsteps, slow, methodical.
Nope, just slow, methodical.
Viktor says
So,
another
wait, what's going on in Tom Plant's room then?
Footstep.
Yeah, what are you two doing?
Well, what did we leave off at?
Well, I got the final request of a ghost, and he said leave this plane.
Okay, do you tell me that?
So, well, because I wanted to ask him something. I was like, where the fuck are we then, if this is a plane?
And he just disappears through the floor.
I'm still staring at my dead squires.
The Bane posting jokes just keep getting deeper. Now we're actually going to crash this plane with no
Is there a
survivors.
cloth?
Oh no.
What?
Is
This?
there a cloth around here?
Is there a what?
Cloth.
Cloth? There's like bed sheets.
Uh,
Yeah, I covered the mirror with the bed sheets.
Okay.
But yeah, back then. Actually, I want to do a thing with Carnibus. Maybe I was out of line. Dear Abigail, can I at least get a hug before the evening end?
Somewhat
Is
taken
that all
aback.
you want? Is that all you want?
Well, sure thing.
And now, actually, I don't know if you're gonna count this favor, but Viktor has a pair of I don't actually know how to pronounce this, but
Manacles.
yeah, Manacles. He's quickly gonna put them on Carnibus. Do I
God.
succeed in this?
All
I
right.
guess that would be Dex.
Let's
Oh, I
Carnibus.
fucked up,
Yes.
Carnibus. Victor's an officer of the law. An officer of the law.
He is.
Carnibus, please defy danger to avoid being manacled.
Let's see. I guess this would be with quick thinking, I guess.
How are you going to get... yes, quick thinking.
Wait, I thought it would be a dex.
See, at first I was thinking by like if I realize he's about to manacle me and
Yeah, it's like... It's reacting...
Getting out of the way, surely.
Damn. Do I have to roll against that, or?
So, here's the thing about PvP. It doesn't exist.
Oh.
So
Well,
we
you built
gotta-
up nothing.
Yeah, so we gotta, like, hot roll this shit on the spot a lot of the time. It's not that you roll for your action, it's just that you do your action, and your success depends on their roll.
okay.
So, with an 8, you don't get the manacles on him, but Carnibus trips backwards and falls, like, on the bed. And
Is there a pomp noise?
no, but it is
No,
at this
no.
point where all of you hear a knocking on a door.
Which door is it?
From me, how far away does it sound?
It's not your door.
Whose door is it?
Is it the door that Victor and I are in?
You hear...
Dawnshado's door is open, and I think so is Crixus.
Now that I've seen my squires, like my dead friends, I'm pretty like on edge at this point. So when I hear that noise, I go up to the door, put my ear against it, and I draw my sword.
Yeah, it's not being knocked on your door.
Okay, but I wait.
It's a door down the hallway. It's a door that's closed.
Me and Dawnshadow are running.
Dawnshadow.
Dawnshadow, the shadow of the door.
He's my cousin.
But yeah,
we're
Dawnshadow.
just testing we're just testing mirrors.
Refraction.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Burns there with them. Like, he's on the outside of Dawnshadow's room looking in. The door's open.
Oh, in that case, you would have heard a voice that says, "Excuse me, sir. Please, to your bedchamber."
Me?
Yes.
Oh.
And this, like, a gentleman approaches you in the mask and, like, holding the candlestick, and he says, "Is there anything I can assist you with?"
Yes!
Oh, when
Give
this
me that
happens,
candlestick!
Actually, wait. When this happens, I like go over and I like lie down behind Dawnshadow's bed.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes! You can! Give me that candlestick!
He says, the candlestick, sir."
Give it to me!
Yes, sir. And he gives you the
He
candlestick.
takes it and he swallows it.
He looks at you kind of aghast, but he shakes his head and continues walking. And he says, "Please, sir, you should retire to your chambers for the night.
Mm,
You have a busy day in the morning."
mm.
And he walks down the hallway and knocks on someone else's door.
Right.
So back to Carnibus, I assume.
So yeah, everyone hears a knocking on a door.
Yeah.
Is it the R door?
No.
Okay.
Is the knock like
actually-
this?
Is the knock at like Crixus's door?
No.
It's a door.
Is it any of our doors that we're currently
Yes.
in? Okay.
No. Currently in?
Not
No.
currently in. That's what. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I will say Viktor takes this moment of act and basically is on top. Goes on top of. This is gonna sound awkward either way. He's basically on top of Carnibus.
Oh God. I think at this point, Carnibus is genuinely did not expect this. Is like genuinely terrified right now. I'm just gonna scream.
Viktor tries to like hold his hand over her mouth, like says, "I am sorry, Abigail, if that's your name, but."
Do I hear a scream?
Yeah, if you scream, everyone hears a scream.
Okay, I kick open the door. I open my door and run over to where the scream is, and I kick open that door.
Well,
Yeah.
before you do that,
Burns does so too.
I run
Yeah.
out as well.
Burns.
Oh my god.
Well, we're
If-
all
I'm
going out.
using my
This is
sword.
where it all comes tumbling down.
Viktor just tries to. Shh, I didn't mean. You see, I'm just doing this
And then I
because.
kick open the door.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
trying to protect I've been trying to protect the rest of the pot. Oh,
Okay,
So,
so I
like-
see.
You
What do I
guys
think
ran.
back?
You guys ran past the servant who was opening Carnibus's door, and you see a fully armored Viktor holding a pair of manacles lying on top of Carnibus, who is screaming.
And trying to get out from under him. Terrified.
Oh my god.
I yell, Viktor, back off. And I
it's
put my
not
sword
what
at
it
him.
seems, Joachim. I'm not.
It's not
I'm
what
just
it
trying
looks
to arrest her for being heretical.
Viktor, if you don't get off her right now, I will stab you.
Viktor
Oh my
slowly walks off. He throws the manacles to the floor. Holds his arms high. You know what? You know what she. You know what she is, Joaquin, don't you?
I look at Carnibus. I'm like, "Are you all right?"
I just sort of breathing heavily, looking back and forth, genuinely scared, very upset by this. Did not expect this to happen.
You knew what she was all this time, didn't you, Joaquin?
I point at Viktor. I'm like, "We're gonna deal with this later. Right now, we have an issue here, in this place."
Oh, what happened with the mirrors in our room?
Yeah.
Well, in Dawnshadow's room.
Yeah, shit. What happens with the mirrors? Hold on. This is why random tables exist.
Showing a hand mirror to a giant mirror and
Hold
looking
on.
into
I
the
have
scene.
random tables for this. I'm gonna go to my beautiful random table and see what happens.
I can't believe we have random tables for this.
The world explodes.
When
We die.
mirrors
Oh,
table.
In the meantime, I point at Viktor and I'm just like, "We have bigger problems right now. We'll deal with this later."
Fine. But I realize now why you warned me.
Yes, but if you touch her again, I will stab you.
Fine.
Can I burn him?
No,
It's like,
there's no
you know,
burning for a
when the door
party.
kicks open from Vic's perspective, it's him with a sword, me with a sledgehammer, burnt just standing there.
Fine.
I'm still holding a mirror.
All
Good
right.
deal.
I'm going to go help Carnibus up because she was nice to me.
You guys combine the views of the mirror. You like show the mirror into the mirror, and suddenly this like black shape starts like oozing from both of the mirrors, and then like there's a candle in the room that's lighting the room up. Excuse me. And you notice the shadows in the room start flickering, but the flame stays still.
Oh, actually, wait. We ran out of the room.
Crixus?
So is this what it's like when we come back to it?
No, this is before.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we just have that knowledge then, but we're in this scene right now.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so,
I
like I
grab
said-
the back of the mirror and turn it away.
Yeah, and then everything goes back to normal.
Like I said, Bernd goes and helps Carnibus up because she was nice to him.
Aw.
Aw.
Joachim gives a stern look towards Viktor, and he's like, something's wrong here, we need to find a way out.
Well, we found something.
Have you explained to them how or why you came about this decision?
Well, not yet, we're kind of getting to that.
Everyone, go into Dawnshadow's room for a moment. We've got something bizarre to show you.
Fine.
So
Alright.
we'll pile into
Huddle up.
Dawnshadow's room.
We're huddling up around the mirror.
We're
Actually,
huddling up,
I'll
and then I grab the mirror and I just slowly turn it so they're facing each other again.
Yeah, you do that, and suddenly everyone can hear everyone's heartbeats. And they're like absurdly loud.
I try to snatch the mirror from.
Yeah, I don't resist that. I like push it away
and I
again.
just throw it at the wall.
It doesn't actually shatter. It just like bounces off and like
Does it
lands
stop
on the
with
floor.
wisdom?
This shit is not cool, man.
Wait,
I-
so are we all in the room observing this now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Carnibus even have a heartbeat?
Yeah, yes.
In human form, probably has. human
Yeah,
organs.
probably at least something very closely approximating
Or
human
maybe like a
heart.
Doctor Who thing, you got two hearts.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with I have two hearts in this world.
You're in the
Like, inside,
doppelganger.
I don't look human.
You're in the doppelganger form, right? So surely,
Yeah.
like, at
I'm
least some.
mostly human, but I have like internally some differences.
So yeah, I throw the mirror, and then I'm like, all right, we need to get out of here.
Actually, can I
Seconded.
spout lore on this?
Sure. What do you get, a 7?
Yeah.
Something interesting.
Actually, no, go ahead. Yeah.
Something interesting. You believe this to be the side effects of magical leaks.
Actually, should I mark shaky on dexterity because I'm pretty like shooken up, or would that
Sure.
be?
No, go for it.
Actually, I'm gonna try something with the mirror. Like, even though I'm still pretty, out of it. Like, get an idea. Hold up that like cursed book thing I got from our first adventure to the mirror. See
You
it.
guys make such terrible ideas.
Meanwhile, I'm just like still
Have you
saying
got
like we
better
need to get out of
ideas?
here.
I agree
No,
with Joachim.
I agree with Joachim.
So,
Mirror seems like a good idea.
I
So
agree
you
with
hold up-
Crixus.
you hold up this book, and in the mirror, the book is open, and there are these red tentacles like spewing forth from the pages,
Oh,
Just
fuck.
in the mirror.
just in the mirror.
Crixus, run.
For now.
This is our signal to run. If you want to live.
Everyone
Is
wait,
that
everyone
certain-
wait. We don't know what's in this castle. I say we try and sneak out. If we run
Is
into
that servant
resistance, we
still in the
start
hallway?
stabbing things.
So, like by now, the servant has poked at their head in the room, and and they're like, "Is everything okay? The guards
Nope.
are on their way."
What's going on here?
Yeah, I draw
Vic-
my sword and point it at him. What's going on here?
Viktor actually turns around and just backhands him.
Who,
Yeah,
me?
the guard follows to the floor.
You back
or the servant falls
You
to the floor.
idiot! We
Yeah.
could put information on him.
Well, I grab his ankle and
Quick.
pull him into the room.
Oh, wait,
Quick,
wait, wait,
stuff
wait,
him
wait,
in the
wait.
wardrobe. Stuff him in the wardrobe.
Throw him into the mirror.
Okay, stop, please. And I just sort of say to the guy, like, what's going on here?
I don't. What you guys are? It's just. Look, it's just the queen is looking to wed, and this is just to find the suitor.
I want to take off his
What's
mask.
going on with the parents?
Oh yeah, I just want to note I grab him like by the ankle and pull him into the room if he's like
Sure.
down on his back.
I want to take off his mask.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I thought you fell down unconscious. Okay, never mind.
So yeah, you take off the mask. It's essentially like porcelain in your hand, and it's just like a regular human face underneath.
I don't
Listen.
like this.
Carnibus, like, sort of clutched the book to herself, but sort of, like, just has backed against a wall in the corner away from everyone.
There's something up with the mirrors here. I want answers.
The mirrors.
Put him in front of the mirror.
What do you want to know about them?
Well, I mean, the obvious would be what's wrong with them.
There's nothing wrong with them.
He's lying. Let's get out of here while we still can.
Oh, as at this point nothing's wrong with them, I turn the mirrors to face each other again.
Yeah, and he immediately says, "No, don't do that. Don't do that." No,
Oh,
stop
okay.
it.
All right, then I don't do that. I just look at him holding the mirror, like any
It's
second
inter-
now.
You know,
Victor,
it's
would you like to do your thing?
sure thing. Can everyone leave the room?
Well, even before that happens, Carnibus just bolts, runs out of the room, down the hallway, away from everyone else.
Wait, he called the guards. I
Yeah.
yell after you, like, he called the guards, wait.
Jesus Christ. Crixus, you and Burn get Annabelle. I'll take care of interrogating this bastard.
Who's
Who is
Annabelle?
She who ran away.
Oh,
Okay,
Abigail.
let's go.
All right,
Abigail.
we
Why do I
take
say
off. We
Annabelle?
take off after Abigail.
Yeah.
Abigail. Jesus
Crixus
Christ, I've been
and I-
saying her name wrong. Victor truly is a horrible person.
Crixus and I are
I'm going
running
to
after
stay with.
Carnibus.
I'm going to stay with Victor.
So-
Out of the room. I need personal space to interrogate.
And now the party has been split. This is where everything goes right.
So Carnibus takes sprinting off down the hallway. You see ahead of you two men in like shining plate mail, carrying like long swords and kite shields, and a servant in front of them holding a candlestick. He approaches you and says, "My dear, what is the matter?"
Just sort of I don't know. Sir Victor, we were talking in his room, then he just attacked me, threw me down on his bed, tried to manacle me.
He says, oh my, that's guards. Go inspect it. Here, follow me. We'll get you taken care of."
Do me
And,
and Burn see this?
Yeah, you see these.
I'm running after them as well, yeah.
So like, Carnibus is discussing with these three individuals, and the guards like move forward.
I guess
Uh,
I'm
you-
I
you can-
try
you
and
can, like-
bypass the guards.
So wait, what was that, Dawnshadow?
He...
I have no clue what I'm doing because apparently Victor doesn't want me with him, so I don't
No,
know.
no,
what
I'm
everybody
not.
else-
I don't want anyone in the room because I can only interrogate while I'm having a private call. You can stand outside and wait for me, if you wanna. But yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna interrogate this dude.
I kind of want to actually do something because I've been pushed to the side a little bit, and I.
Yeah, sure, but
Go for it. What do you want to do?
7 people in the game.
Well, originally
Uh,
this was supposed to be light to no combat, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm liking the twist this is taking.
Yeah,
Weird,
Victor
just have
really
a
is a
full
horrible-
party game.
What's Tom Plant and Joaquin doing?
I
Well,
ran
I'm
after.
still trying to, like, well, we're trying to explain to the group what's going on, but this shit happened, so
I ran after Carnibus.
Oh right.
actually,
You ran after her and
before Victor
Crixus
interrogates,
ran
he has
after
Tom
Okay, you
Plant.
know what? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna stay and wait outside.
Before Victor interrogates, like, what's actually going on, Tom Plant?
well, we may or may not be accosted by demonic beings from another dimension. Through the mirrors, in fact.
Isn't it always like that? Now, pardon me, I'm gonna have a private chat with this fella, and I close the door. So I've decided I'm gonna start interrogating this.
Sure. So before you do that, Tom Planet, what do you want to do? Are you just going to stand outside of the door with Dawnshadow?
Well, if Dawnshadow doesn't know what the fuck's going on yet, I'll explain to him what is going on.
No, I know what's going on. No, I was talking out of character because I wasn't sure where everybody else was, and I just wanted to make sure that I could do something. But I'll just wait outside with everybody. I'll just wait with you if that's it.
I only just saw what happened on Viktor. Will remember that.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, then sure.
I tell him I think we need to make a plan to get out of here.
I mean, I really don't have any ideas. I didn't really exactly get the whole.
Well, right now it's
thing from
kind of
Joachim.
like bullet time. There's two knights walking towards us, like, right?
Mm-hmm.
We took off after Carnibus, and I don't really give them much. I don't give them any thought. I try and run through them, not barge them, just run past
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're kind of taking up the hallway. They're marching shoulder to shoulder, but they're please, guests, please return to your rooms. What is going on? We need to get this under control.
Woman, Abigail, we need to regroup with her.
Yes, she said she was attacked. By what and whom?
She was attacked by the armored man, Viktor.
We have a Templar named Viktor, and he's a bit of a moron, more so than I am. She's a friend of ours. Now, no doubt you've heard of me. I'm Crixus. Let me through.
They nod and say she is being taken to a different quarters for her safety.
We wish to join her.
The guards look at each other, and then they nod and then say, "Where is this Viktor person?"
He's elsewhere in the castle. He fled after the event. Don't know where he could be. Went for the stairs, I believe.
Stairs. They nod and then they walk off towards the stairs.
I let them go by. I've sheathed my sword at this point.
Yeah, and they're not actively wielding theirs either. The swords are sheathed and the shields are on their backs.
We walk. I go off towards Carnibus.
Wait, where is Joachim?
He's with us.
I'm in the hallway. Yeah.
Okay, is he with the two? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume Baldric is with us as well.
Did we
Yeah, of
catch up
course.
to Carnibus?
No, Carnibus
Are you sure
has
Baldric isn't just in the stable with the horses?
I was actually gonna say earlier, but I forgot that I wanted him to sleep in the stable, just in case we need to skedaddle.
Sure. No, we can roll that one.
Okay.
So, okay, Carnibus is walking with the guard, quickly walking with not the guard, the servant. You three are sprinting, I assume, after Carnibus.
Yeah.
The guards are going up a flight of stairs to chase Viktor, who is not up a flight of stairs and is about to interrogate a servant, while Tom Plant and Dawnshadow take guard outside his door.
Yes.
So, Viktor, let's interrogate.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just reading through the